Well, we're here. We made it to Monarch. I'm just gonna do a bunch of the dialogue quests. But just give you XP so I can get enough levels so I can go fight those fucking monsters over there. Cascadia. Who the fuck are you?
Hey, hold on there. I don't think I've seen you around. That means you must be new to Stellar Bay. You are new here, right? Wait! Don't go just yet. I've been practicing for this. Here goes. On behalf of Monarch Stellar Industries, welcome to Stellar Bay, home of the freshest sal tuna and halcyon. Please state your name for the records. Swell. There's one for the logs. I'm even gonna give you your own entry code. I'm not supposed to do that. It's against procedure, but Mr. Sanjar isn't so strict about the rules here. Besides, I got a lot of empty entries to fill. Mr. Sanjar will be mighty pleased to meet you. If you see him over at headquarters, maybe you could tell him I did a bang-up job of welcoming you? Oh, and if you're headed that way, maybe you could do me a favor? I got this Rizzo's Rangers tossball poster coming in on the next sublight shipment, signed by the Black Hole himself. Only I haven't heard anything in a while. You think you could check with Celia to see if it's come in? I couldn't really say. I'm just a fan of the game. But the fancy collector types say the more people see these things, the less valuable they are. And I figure my poster's been passed around by more than a few people by now. Thanks a bunch. Celia works for Mr. Sanjar in the MSI building next to the bar. She's always there, so you can't miss her.
I honestly don't really like the fucking burst because that shit is ridiculous, dog. I might use this. Honestly, it's better shot, damage per shot. Or I could use a shotgun. But the shotgun...
What are the chances of all the times and places we could have been born?
Yeah.
We're here, light years from Earth, going...
Dude, nobody fucking cares.
about our lives.
Every time the punch clock peals, the worker earns his meals.
What are you talking about?
Sorry, I thought you were quoting It's a Wonderful Directorate.
Wrapped musk and canid eyes, right here. Hello, stranger. Can I interest you in raptidon tongue? Or maybe some canid toenails? You look like a woman who's looking for some mostly fresh animal parts. I don't know. Celia usually buys whatever I have, and Mr. Pickett seemed real interested. So I thought maybe I was onto something.
Mr. Pickett? Franklin Pickett from Edgewater?
That's him. He'd been here years, but he always talked about going back to Edgewater one day. She works for Sanjar at MSI. She's also Stellar Bay's biggest collector of canid incisors. And I should know, because she buys them from me. He came to Stellar Bay years ago, just before the board cut us off. Ended up stuck here. He was always real interested in our monsters. Mantiqueens, especially. Who wouldn't be? Now that just sounds like a fancy way to say boring people. Sure, they're real big. Hard to miss them.
Captain, can we look for him? I'd feel awful if somebody from home was in trouble and...
Tell you what, I'll tell you where I sent Mr. Pickett if you promise to look for him. Help him out if he's got himself in trouble. All right then, leave town through the southern gate, the one right here, and head past the abandoned ruins. Last Mantiqueen I saw was in the wilds out that-a-ways.
I need a work table workstation. Where is the closest workstation? Please. Oh, wait, I saw one. What? Where? What the fuck? Said I found one. God damn you, game.
Wouldn't mind. You're probably looking for Velma. Watch out.
I don't remember this building. Wait, wasn't there supposed to be something I have to pick up over here? Aha, there was.
Look, you can tell Catherine the new shipment will be ready when it's ready, all right? She's welcome to come up here and pack boxes herself if she's in such a hurry. Did she now? Well, I can see I was mistaken. Because if Catherine really had sent you, there'd be a lot more expletives in your message. I hope you can forgive my temper. This job has been running me ragged lately. First, my autoloader foreman stages a walkout, and now my chief pescatological health manager is missing. Braxton. He's a real wizard with pharmaceuticals, but he has creative notions of working hours. Comes with living in a free colony, I guess. I can't keep working. Since you don't seem to be constrained yourself, maybe you could check up on him. He lives in the apartments. Tell him Velma said to get his lazy ass down here, or she might start noticing those extra drugs he's been taking from supply. Something. Caleb Herrick runs the autoloader operators. He thinks I don't pay them enough for flipping switches.
So the job's easy, but you're not doing it? Something smells here.
He and his whole crew walked out. Say they won't come back unless I pay them. You mind slapping him? I'm joking. If you can find a way to get him back to work, I'll make it worth your while. Sublight boss out of Fallbrook. Handles most goods that come.
That's a ways to go.
Do that so fast.
Velma seem out of sorts to you?
She's always cranky.
No, I mean, more than usual.
Ooh, you're the new face. Wow, you must be up on all the latest tossball games. So who do you follow? Wait. I'd heard they'd gotten a new hacker. Is that why everyone's making such a fuss about you? Maybe we're not so isolated as I thought. So, Graham's always filling the airwaves with this propaganda, like it's done him any good. All it means is the tossball games get to us in fragments. Makes them real hard to watch.
there is fucking nothing in this goddamn shitty little town.
Hello, dearie. Why, I don't believe I've seen you before. And with sweet cheeks like those.
Quite the bedside manner, lady.
Well, it's so... What can Auntie... Yes, indeed. Oh, but I am. I get to see plenty of my neighbors here, and I do dearly love a little gossip.
Whoa, by the stars, my poor heart. I just about pissed my jumpsuit. Most people don't. Besides, this place is enough to try anyone's nerves. Where should I begin? With the oversized mantisaurs? Or perhaps the rats spewing acid at our walls? The board was right. This place isn't fit for human habitation. And I was a fool for staying. That was a real popular meal 10, 20 years back, before the board tucked tail and ran. These days, everybody's had a belly full of salt tuna. They all want borscht. And the mushrooms, well, not many venture out of town, what with the monsters hereabouts. I can whip one up for you, but it'll cost. Here's a menu.
Oh, yikes. I can't cover this much, Captain.
Sure. If you...
No, Captain, I don't want you to do it this way.
It's all right, miss. I'm a coward at heart. Made that clear from the outset. Look, Captain, this is the best I can do without putting myself out of business. I'm mighty glad you reckon so. This is gonna take about an hour in the oven. Nothing I can do. There we are. Now, if you don't mind, I really need to take a leak.
My belly's gurgling just to smell it, Mr. Raymond. Thank you so much.
A pleasure to help such a charming young lady. You're a gentle soul, miss. Be careful with this one, all right? She's kind of a brute.
Gosh, my tongue's rumbling just smelling that casserole.
Help! Someone's been killed!